want to get started again on my aloe.
Mommy, I'm rare.
No idea I was going to wake up to this kind of weather this morning. It's foggy and misty outside. It's the perfect day to stay in and have a self-care day. And the only time I'm going to leave the house today is my husband and I are going to go walk the dog in a little bit. I'm just waiting for him to get ready. I want to do a self-tan, which I kind of already prepped for a little bit yesterday by putting my amlactin lotion on last night. I'm gonna cook a couple of healthy things, maybe make a late afternoon beverage of some kind. Let me know in the comments if you only have time to do one self-care thing in a day. What would that be? I know I love to put on a sheet mask or just put some kind of really thick, luxurious body lotion on. I did a little exfoliation yesterday because part of my self-care today is I'm gonna do some self-tanning. Also, I'm not gonna really do anything with my hair today because tomorrow morning, first thing, I have an appointment at Dry Bar. So let's get this day of self-care started.
I'm raring to go, Mom. Beautiful day.
Yeah. In Dallas, when the sun is out like 90% of the year, you kind of learn to enjoy these days. You don't have to make your electrolytes with water. Change things up by mixing them with iced green tea, and you'll be doubling up on your nutrition and the flavor. I want to get some extra protein this morning, so I'm chopping up some leftover filet mignon from the fridge to add to my scrambled eggs. So good. Okay, do you get stressed when these come in the mail? I seriously think the leaves on my Japanese maple turned overnight. Let's light the candles in the master bath to set the mood for self-care. I already had my vitamins this morning, but now that it's fall and winter's not far behind, I want to get started again on my aloe immunity rescue shots. These are so awesome. I send huge boxes of these with my daughter to college. Cold and flu season's coming, and even though I never get a cold and I never get the flu, I do have winter allergies. I try to have one of these every single day from about now until spring break. I keep like these big boxes in my little fridge in my master bedroom. Just to give you an idea, we're talking 5 calories. We've got vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin K, zinc, elderberry, which feels so good on your throat if you have a scratchy throat, reishi extract, which is an adaptogen, camu powder, which I have no idea what that is. Looks like it's got a little probiotic in it. So it tastes great. It's a little tart and tangy because it's mainly the elderberry that you're tasting, but you just open it up. It's sort of like juice that's a little bit on the thick side. I also just changed the band on my Fitbit, which I've been wanting to do for quite a while. I had this pale pink one on, which looked great in the spring and summer, but it was dingy. And this is such a hot color for fall, so I put that on. I keep my Jade roller in the fridge and it feels so good. My skin is clean. Now is the best time to do your red light therapy. I've got the one on that is for my neck and my chest. I'll turn that on first because that one takes the longest. Then I'm going to do the one that's for my lips, which I love because it's for those little straw lines that I get because I'm addicted to using straws. This doesn't take very long at all. Now I'm going to put on the full face mask. This one takes a little longer than the lips. Done with that one. This one's still going. I can't remember if this is like 10 minutes or 12 minutes. One of the things I like best about having a self-care day like this and getting all this stuff done early in the day is that it means at night I can relax and do whatever I want to. This one's done. Next, I think I want to get in the sauna for a little bit before I start putting any treatment on or masks or anything like that. A few minutes in the sauna is great for so many reasons, but on a chilly, overcast day, it is truly glorious. I love having the tea with my electrolytes in it. So good. This is the first time I have ever used this mask. I have no idea what's going to be inside. This is the skincare I've been using lately since I had my accident. So this is the Skin Brightening Sheet Mask by ZO Health. Oh, first I need to go over my face with some toner after the sauna. Just have this little small toner from ZO Skin Health. I really didn't sweat a whole lot, just sort of warmed up my skin. Sometimes when I go to this cosmetic surgeon, they put a sheet mask of some kind on me and then put me under their really intense red light device. I have no idea what they're using. They don't tell me. I can't see it. Could be this mask. I don't know. Here we go. We're getting it on all the crucial areas. 10 or 15 minutes with this. I'm gonna go over this a bit with my gua sha. Really push in that product. You know, if you watch my videos, I really like to pay a lot of attention to this area. Over the lip. I think that's good. I'm gonna go relax for a minute with this. Time's up on the mask, and I have to say I've really enjoyed this. I like how my skin looks after that. Okay, I'm gonna do under eye patches. These are the depuffing eye patches from Rhode. This is a new product, and I've tried it once before, and I love these. These are different from any other eye patch that I've ever used, and I feel like I've used them all. There's something about the texture. The shape is what I like. They're thick. It's like there's a gel on the back. The gel is sticky, yet super moist. I mean, they stay put. I love these. I want to get more of these at the Sephora sale that's coming up maybe next week. So while these are on, I want to do some of my other important things that I do every night. One of those things is my Revitabrow brow serum. I've been trying to even put this on twice a day lately, but that's what I'm having to do to keep my eyebrows the way I want them to be. See how these just, I mean, as much as I'm moving my face around and I'm upright and all that, they do not budge, which I just think is so great. So you could put these on in the morning, go downstairs, make your coffee, make your breakfast, clean up dishes from the night before, whatever it is that you need to do. And these are going to stay in place. They don't really have a fragrance. While I'm waiting for the eye patches to cook, I want to do this Laneige sleeping mask. This really stays put. I've lost my little applicator for it. I'm sure it's in a drawer somewhere. It says thick and yummy and moisturizing, and like I say, it just stays put. This is vanilla. I just bought my daughter the pumpkin one, and I'm kind of jealous because she said that it smells so good, and it kind of gives her lips like just the tiniest bit of color, kind of a real natural color. So I don't know, I might need one of those. If I'm ever on Survivor, Naked and Afraid, or just somehow lost on a deserted island, I have got to have some good lip balm. I'm trying to think of what else I'm going to do tonight. Well, I do need to do all of my ZO Skin Health. The doctor just keeps adding more and more and more. I don't know if and when it's ever going to end, and sometimes I think to myself, can I do this the entire rest of my life? Can I be 93 years old and getting in the shower to do my face scrub every morning, or will someone in the nursing home do it for me? These are ready to come off. As you can see, they're not real gooey, but yet they're still very sticky. Look at that. The top part that has the Rhode logo on it, it's like fabric. You know, I also like these Summer Friday eye masks a lot too. And I honestly would say it's like they're two different things. These are much more moist. I think these would be better at night, and like the name implies, when you've got jet lag or when you're tired. And I think the Rhode ones are perfect for depuffing in the morning. I got a lot of my ZO Skin Health stuff here. You know, you may be wondering why I did not do a scrub on my lips like I would normally do in this situation, but I just did that the day before yesterday. I don't feel like I need it again. First thing is the Skin Renewal Pad. I think I'm going to skip this tonight because I did their mask and I really don't want to strip all that off. So, and I'm almost out of these. I've ordered some. I think they're not coming for like 3 or 4 days. So I'm just going to skip that and I'm going to go right in with my Daily Power Defense. This is typically the first thing that they have me applying. I do some on the neck and just down a little bit onto the chest, always trying to go up. This is a new thing they added last week when I went the Bright Alive Skin Brightener. I'll give it a try. You know, these products have a ton of retinol, pretty strong retinol in them. There's that. That's the new Skin Bright one. Okay, this is the power broker of the whole thing, the Wrinkle and Texture Repair. This is the one that smells a little weird. When I put this on, I really tried to put quite a bit of it on where my injuries were. Definitely always get that upper lip. Kind of get all of this in place. The doctor wants me to start going over this with the gua sha right over these scars to help flatten and really get the products to penetrate. One more product, Renewal Cream. This is also for the chest and the neck. The skin here is different than on the face, so this area cannot really take the super strong retinol products. So now I've done my ZO Skin Health care. Here's a little hack on that ZO line and any other type of retinol that you might be using. So it's causing cell turnover on your face, but guess what? Your fingertips will also start having cell turnover and they can get a little tender, and then it's just very easy for them to get little cuts, whatever, the skin gets rough. So after I'm finished, I fill my basin up just a tiny bit with some water and I soak the tips of my fingers in there just to make sure I get all of that off. This is my favorite self-tanner, and you have to make sure you have the mitt, and it always turns out great. I'm trying this Truvani Vanilla Chai Protein Powder for the first time, and I'm adding all my usual ingredients. It smells great, but maybe too much spinach? I cannot get enough of the Nest Pumpkin Chai candles this year. On Sundays, I like to restock my morning faves, so I'm adding my favorite Tangerine LaCroix. Then I'm restocking my morning vitamins that I keep in the kitchen. I take these while I'm drinking lemon water and making coffee. Get that habit stacking. I add more MCT oil for making bulletproof coffee each morning. I'm also restocking the Decaf Heavenly Hazelnut Beans from Coffee Junkie in my Mila. Then I head upstairs to restock my contact lenses. This helps so much in the morning when I literally can't see a thing. And I always seem to be out of tissues. I swear I think they put fewer in the boxes now. I want to have plenty of fresh towels for showers and saunas. And then I restock my nighttime vitamins. Gotta have that magnesium glycinate. Brushing my teeth with fluoride-free toothpaste and whitening with these strips because Lumino hasn't sent me any of theirs. Time to get in bed. I always moisturize my feet with coconut oil before I get under the covers. Now I take my nighttime vitamins, the ones that don't disrupt my sleep. Definitely don't take your vitamin D before bedtime. I hope you enjoyed this cozy fall self-care day. I know I loved it, and it's such a great way to start the week, and I loved having all of my nighttime routine done early so that I could really relax tonight and enjoy my family. I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel, and I hope I see you again soon. Good night.